Hi Samuel, welcome to Launch Day.
Hi, Dago. I'm happy to be here. How are you doing today?
I'm good, I'm good. You're my third call of the day, so now I feel a bit more warmed up now. I'm more chill. Had a really cool, I had to move you 15 minutes because I had a really cool 1 hour long conversation. And I think it's going to be the longest episode so far because I noticed it's just cool to have long conversations. It's just, and I noticed some people tell me they really appreciate it. They really, because, at first I was just about, let's show your product, but now I'm like, I notice a lot of indie makers, they feel kind of lonely. We're all like in a different place, and it's usually we don't have a lot of people. At least for me, I'm alone, like, and I don't have anybody around who's doing that. A lot of people are like that. And so having these conversations and just talking about shit for like 1 hour or like 30 minutes is just cool for other indie makers who are a bit alone also, and they can just listen to that. And I see more and more people are listening because it's kind of like you're connecting, with people. So
Yeah, I can relate to that. Like it's awesome to hear and see maybe the others how they got on the path of the indie hacking, or how they like try to get some success from it. I think
and
it's
and
inspiring.
and do you have that? Do you do you have friends in the hiking near you? Like, where are you based? Like, how's your situation with that?
Yeah, so I'm saying hi from Bratislava, Slovakia. We
Okay,
have
cool.
we have pretty small indie hacking community. It's small country at all, Slovakia. So yeah, we have some community here, but it's not like we are going on a meetup. It's more about like um we know about each other. So when we met on the street, when we meet on the street randomly, then we can talk. But it's more about randomness than about some like organized like meetups or
Yeah.
some community that it's built around that. So it's more like real like friendship and networking more than community building.
And are you in the capital?
Yeah. I'm in Bratislava.
Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, sorry, you said that. Uh, because like, yeah, in France we have some meetups. Like I'm in Lille, which is, let's say, in the top 10 cities, but not Paris and not the biggest. And and we have one indie maker meetup every month. It's always the same 5 or 6 guys, and sometimes I go, sometimes I don't. I mean, mostly I don't, to be honest, but like sometimes I go. But I know them, and we talk sometimes, like on DMs and shit. In Paris, I know they have a bigger one that's like 40 people. But yeah, it's crazy. Like I feel like there's lots of us. There's like lots of indie makers, but like it's kind of like we're all disconnected in a way. So yeah. So okay. Um. So how did you become an indie maker? What's your journey? I'm just curious about that. How?
Yeah,
Uh,
thank you for
you
that
know.
question. Yeah, it's a bit more like a longer story maybe. Like as many people in my age, like millennials or
How old are
similar.
you?
Sorry,
How old are you?
32.
32. Okay.
Okay, so I got to the indie hacking by programming, and I got to programming because I was playing games, and we just needed like the server to play and connect with friends. And
Okay. So you
uh,
started like that. I see.
yeah. So, and then when you have a skill of programming, you are thinking how it can improve my life. Like, you can have a good job, like you can have a good like status from that job. You can be like developer, then manager, then like
Yeah.
CTO, and
You can
you
make a
can
lot of money. You can have the
yeah,
status. Yeah.
grow up on the career ladder. But when you are employed, you are not making money when you are sleeping. And this is the thing I want to achieve, when you sleep and you make money. And this is
Oh,
possible.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is possible thanks to making software online, I believe, because just recently I had a registration in the night from Japan, and I have never been to Japan, but like someone found my product in Japan, and then you see like the activity log that they made, registration, then they started
Yeah.
onboarding, and then
That's the
they
best feeling, yeah.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah yeah
And
exactly
when you start going, it can be addictive. You're like,
yeah.
who's connecting on my website? And you're like, and if you put enough trackers, you can even see, oh, he's on the settings page. Oh my God. You know, you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was sleeping, and someone was using my product, and maybe it was actually useful to them. And this is like you are sleeping, but you are also at the same time useful to the world.
You know, that's very beautiful that you say that because I feel in this community on Twitter, on social media, we focus a lot on we're gonna make money, or like not even just money, but like we're gonna get this our dreams and build things because we enjoy it. But like once you start being useful, like for example with launch day, first launch day, it was mostly about is Dago gonna launch his website? You know, people were like talking about for sure it was that, but like second launch day I did a couple of days ago, I managed to get sales for many of these indie makers. We got two sales for him, three sales for him, five sales for him, and I'm like, and some guy was so happy he had one sale, but he doesn't have many, and he was so happy to have one sale, and I felt, oh my God, I felt useful, like for the first time in 2 years, because for 2 years I didn't have my startup, and I really felt like, oh my God, I help people, and that's like another level of how and that makes me think of that, like it's because we focus a lot on like our own personal thing, which is important, but then once you start realizing, wow, you can help people, and then it becomes like, I really want to help because it's the best feeling, because like when you're at a job, you're like helping, but here it's like helping with something that comes from you, like it's helping from something that comes from your heart. So is that what you meant?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, because when you are in a job, you don't have like full ownership of the thing. It's always a compromise, because if you don't own the thing, then you need to make compromises with the team. And I believe that this is actually the absolute way to the freedom, because you can build anything. Like you have like you have whole internet waiting what you will release, and that's awesome. Like it's a bit like not true that you have whole internet waiting, because they don't care, but you need to make them to care. But they are there. If you make cool thing, they will use it. I believe
Yes.
in.
No, 100%. There's a lot of joke about build it and they will come, because I guess when you get started like me, that happened. You really think you just have to post it and then it's good, it will go viral. And that's not true.
Yeah.
Uh, but once you go after that and you start learning a bit of marketing and you start connecting with people and you start being able to show a bit of your work, then it's really true that you don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to do something big. You can just do a cool product and post it genuinely in communities. And once you overcome your fear of selling and marketing a little bit, that's enough to get like for my previous startup, it was a logo generating company. The first 100 people who bought, I didn't have any audience. I was just posting every day on interacting on Reddit, on indiehackers.com back then. And you connect and you find people, and then you're like I remember one of the first people who bought, he was just, then you start talking with them and you realize, oh, it really helped this guy. And he really thought the product was cool and he bought it. And, that's, so yeah, that's very possible to reach that. Yeah.
I agree, and it's beautiful, when like I said, when the people from the other countries, not yours, like from the Japan or from the
Yeah,
United States, they will come and they are curious and they will explore and they want to understand what they want to like support you, give you like some money or any other support to use your product. And that's really beautiful to watch, like how they do they understand? Am I a good communicator? Do
yeah,
is the product good? Like it's beautiful world, but also it's a lot of times it's very like it's causing a lot of anxiety because sometimes they don't come for a few days and then suddenly they will come. But yeah, it's about managing our internal energy and so on. Yeah.
yeah. And right now, summer is starting, and usually summer makes things slower, and summer is a bit scary sometimes. And and I don't. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been indie hacking and building shit?
I think about like 5 or 6 years. Like
Yeah.
first, I was only like programming to learn how to actually build things, but then I started that.
So you
Like
don't come from a programming background. So
I I
what's your
I
background?
I actually I came from programming background because I don't have like university degree, but after like secondary school in Europe, yeah, I started to work at IBM. Then I worked at marketing
Oh,
agent.
okay, okay. Because you said you spent the first few years of indie hacking learning to code. So that's what I don't get.
Like before indie hacking, I was like learning
Okay.
code, but through the job. Like I was like entry level web developer or webmaster, or how to say it. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it takes some time until you are able to build like some software as a service, I would say.
And so when did you start building your first you know, SaaS or project like this?
Yeah, I think in two, two, 2019 or yeah 2019, somewhere around there. And it was because my friend was like they wanted the chatbot on the website, and I was what it needs to like how it should look like to like what it should do to you pay me like 150 euro per month. So I took it from the product side from the start. So I
That's
didn't.
good. That's good. What can you sell? What can you make? And
Yeah,
then what do you need to build to make that money?
yeah. So I wasn't like doing like obvious freelance stuff like when you ask for the specification, you will just build the thing and you will get paid like I don't know 2,000 or 3,000
Yeah.
euros. But I was from the start like aiming to how to make it recurring revenue. And
That's yes, that's awesome. Thinking instead of like it's somebody coming to you for a freelance project
uh,
and they would be happy to pay 2K and get it. And you said, wait, I'm gonna take a bit more time and build it into something, and then you pay me 150 a month. And then
yeah,
you scale it,
yeah.
yeah, to other people. That's really amazing business sense.
Yeah. That was the idea, but the the thing was that I wasn't able to scale it more than to one customer, and
Oh
then
shit. Yeah,
because I loved the programming. I loved to build features. I love to like add more
yeah,
features, and this one little more feature, and everything will be great. Only one
yeah.
more feature, and everything, and
Oh
it is
yeah. And then
going
3 years later, yeah.
yeah. So,
Okay.
so typical trap for indie hacker. So then I like little bit burnout from that. But the good thing is that one client, like he is staying, he's still my client until today. So I got
Still
like
paying you 150 a month?
yeah. I got a lot of more money than it as it
Wow.
if it will be like contract job. I got already like
Oh,
some
that's cool. That's really cool. And
7 or key.
So you said you burned out a little bit. How were you making money at this time since that wasn't enough?
Yeah,
And how did this burnout happen basically? Yeah.
yeah. Like I was building features, but no one else showed. So I have no visitors on the website. So I just stopped building features because it didn't make sense
It was
to
discouraging. Yeah.
yeah to add more features. But like I had job at a startup, then I have co-founded another startup. So it's a bit about like I had a lot of opportunities to do other things in my life. So I was okay with like putting this on the side track and just waiting for the right moment. And this moment
Yeah.
was like when the AI models got released, basically, and everything was
Yeah,
possible.
because one interesting thing that you told me is that you started this, so 2019?
Yeah, or 2020 or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, so like 5 years ago, quite a bit of time.
Hmm.
And then, so you built a lot of features, then you burn out, then you let it on the side. You still have this guy paying you every month, which is cool.
Hmm.
And then all the LLMs and the new AI come out and become usable and start to really become, could add a lot of value. And then that's when you started working again on this product.
Hmm.
So what was that like? How did you feel? Did you start like, so I guess after burnout, you kind of like let it on the side and kind of forget about it? And what happened after that? How did you
Yeah,
come to work again?
basically, thanks for opening that. Basically, what I have seen was that Intercom like started. They have a new product called Fin, and Fin is doing like 100 million of revenue.
What
The
is that? I don't even know what it is. It's like an AI thing?
Yeah, the intercom, the intercom, the live chat
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it. They have separate product now. It's called Fin, and it's like the only chatbot for that intercom. So it's the sub product of intercom. But actually, they say that it grow to 100 million ARR in last
Yeah.
year. So
Okay.
when you see a thing like that, then you are like questioning like that's probably a big market. You probably shouldn't miss that. Like there is something happening, and there is a chance to build like um, hyperscaling company, but you need to do that. Like you cannot like you need to do that basically. So
What do
I
you mean you need to do that?
basically because you need to do that. I mean you can do it also because they don't have better technology than you. They
Oh, yeah.
we
Oh,
all
for
have.
sure. They just have a billion salesmen calling every day. But yeah, but they don't in terms of technology.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can build an alternative quite, yeah.
yeah. They don't. So if you have a chance, if there is a small chance to build 100 million ARR business, then you will be stupid to not take that chance if it's not
Yeah.
hard for you.
Especially since you had built so many things for years. So you had already a product with quite a bit of features. Because
Mhm.
we make fun of, oh, you build too many useless features, but having many features is not, especially when you're B2B, it's not bad. Like it's not like the problem is when you lose kind of like the clarity of what you're offering, when it's kind of like messy and it's not clear. But having a lot of features, it's good for B2B because it's also, they need to get buy-in from other teams. They need to get their manager to approve it. And so if you want, that's quite useful to be able to say, no, you don't just get this, you get this and you get that. So you had like this kind of like good foundation. Okay, so you saw that. And then what?
Yeah, then I took the opportunity. Like I asked my client that look, there's age of AI, and you shouldn't have like customer support representatives on your support. There should not be people there. let's put the AI there. And we have like that one client that I have now the full AI like support for on his website.
Wow. And there's nobody at all. There's no like because like at least for me as a customer, it's cool when you can talk to someone eventually
Mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's good, but we took it in a way that you should contact via phone if you want like a human support, because most
Okay.
of the support questions are very simple. But
Yeah.
mainly if you are doing e-commerce, they want like
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah.
yeah, they won't like track the package. Where's my package? They want like some refund. Okay, tell us your mail and your order, and we will get it sorted. So you like the first line of the support is it's very AI, it's very easy to do with
Yeah,
AI.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm not big fan of replacing people with AI. I'm more the fan of the like augmenting people, that like improving their life by having like support from AI. So that's it.
No, no,
Yeah.
I totally get it. Yeah, I think it's because I'm more like of a I'm technical, so when I contact support, I've already tried everything, so I usually need to talk to someone because
Mhm.
I cannot solve it.
Mhm.
But I get what you mean. Most people they just have like the very basic request, and
Mhm.
so in that case, that's awesome. Wow. Okay, so you started building it like a few months ago again, like you went back into it
I think about a year ago I got
a
back
year ago.
back to it, and mainly because it's now it's I as a developer, I'm very augmented by AI now because I have Cloud
Yeah.
Code, I have Cursor, and I was like, someone wanted like HubSpot integration to consider my solution, and it
Yeah, I
was
saw that on your site.
it
Yeah.
was it was really nice. Like it was just few prompts and a little bit of polishment, and it's done. And,
And do
it's
you
mhm,
Yeah, yeah, that's like you don't have to learn an API. Yeah, I had to
exactly,
do that too, and that's very, very useful for that.
exactly.
Do you have any thoughts on a Cloud Code versus Cursor? Because I was a big Cursor. I had my whole setup, and now that they rug pulled us with like increasing the pricing, I'm like, oh my God. So I basically what I do is I use Gemini Pro, the free version, for planning, and then I use Cursor for implementing, and then Gemini again for review. And I'm kind of like scared of changing again because I'm productive this way. But Cursor is starting to be expensive. So I'm looking at Cloud and what's your experience with that? Because I haven't tried it yet. I'm just curious to know how it is for you.
Like I think it's excellent. Basically, it's a tool, so it's how about you use it. So, yeah, like it's nice that in Cursor you have visual feedback. You can have it also in Cursor via Klein, that's extension where you can connect Cloud Code, and it will work like it will use Cloud Code account, and it will work visually in your IDE as
Oh,
similarly as Cursor. Yeah. So I have really good experience with Cloud Code, mainly because they are like putting a lot more to the context, and you have a lot more control about what goes to the context of the LLM, so you get better results. And yeah, I have also one project where I have it in GitHub Actions. So when you create an issue on GitHub and you will tag the code, it will implement it for you. And I have built one
mm.
project fully through the GitHub issues, and it
And how
was
much how much did you have to come back? You had to review, I guess. How did you
Mhm.
have to do anything like that?
It was very easy. It was very easy, but it was like a CLI application. So it wasn't like
Yeah,
front end heavy,
yeah.
and that was really excellent. You just said what you need, and it was delivered. That was awesome. Like
Yeah, everybody's saying that. I need to try it. How much do you pay for it? Because I'm scared. Like some people, they say they pay 200, some they say 20, some they say 6,000 because they use everything at maximum. So, yeah.
When you pay for the Cloud Pro, then you have like for 20, I think it's like 22 euro with VAT.
Hmm.
So per month, and you have some usage there. I use only Cloud Pro, like their monthly subscription. So and it's enough for me. But I'm no, it's a bit changing also for me because I'm finding a balance or how much of agentic coding I'm doing because I'm more like I generate the thing with AI and then I just copy paste what I like and very slowly like does this like deserve the space in my project? And very slowly I go step by step and copy
Yeah.
what should be there and what shouldn't be there because sometimes you feel like a god that you can build anything and Claude will build for you anything, but then you have mess in your code base and it
Yeah.
takes your energy. So
And
I'm
I,
trying.
at least when I was using Cursor, there's a lot of sometimes it's going to recreate something that exists because it didn't realize it existed. And
Mhm,
there's like multiple functions.
mhm,
And so if you don't check, you end up with like way too much code for nothing. And making it and doing you're going to change something, and you realize it doesn't apply everywhere. Oh, it's because there's three functions that do the same thing. And so
mhm.
they only updated one function. So yeah, cool. Okay, so you started working on this 1 year ago again. And then, uh, and now you started promoting it only recently. I think I saw that on your Twitter that you only started promoting it recently.
Yeah, I'm promoting it recently. Like I have tried some, like I put out there some like stones to do the SEO,
Yeah,
like do some content and so on, and it's starting to get some impressions from the Google search, but doing SEO in this niche is very hard because there are a lot of competition, but maybe we will get through that. Like, but as always, I started with the thing that takes the longest because the SEO needs like a
yeah,
lot of time because
six
before
months,
it
one
yeah,
year. Yeah,
before it takes like some results, and
yeah.
that's like the feedback loop on the marketing. It's very different from programming, because when you build a feature, you have instant feedback loop.
Yeah.
When you do marketing, you need to wait for like month, 2 months, or a week.
And people, they don't, there is also, like, even if somebody falls in love with your product, it doesn't mean they will buy now. They have their whole thing. Maybe, you can try to improve this for sure, like with a limited time, with different techniques. But like some people and most people, they just, they will buy it in 6 months. And like so it's hard to see. And also, it's usually multi channel, like somebody, and it's very hard to track. I think a lot of these products who pretend to track how you got a sales, it's a bit bullshit because, like, for example, there's this story of like, Peter Levels, the biggest super famous indie maker. And, his product, it's a lot of SEO. Like, for example, his remote job board, it's a lot of SEO, his other products. But then when you realize it's going to be mostly people searching for the brand name.
Mhm.
So that means they heard about it. So the source is not really SEO.
Yeah.
SEO would be like somebody has a query and, there's the page, but no, they just search for the brand name. So that means it's the brand name that they heard somewhere. And
Mhm.
how do you track that? So you can say it's because of his Twitter. You can say it's because somebody talked to somebody else. And, and so that's why marketing is very hard to track. And it's kind of like, what's going to bring you a sale? Is it going to be a tweet? Is it going to be like an actual article on SEO? Is it going to be a referral? So yeah, it's much harder and that's what's hard about, like, with development, you know immediately, but like with marketing, you have to keep the faith. Like if you do marketing for 6 months, you
Uh-huh.
have to keep the faith that eventually, okay, and the feedback loop is longer, so you learn slower. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you.
And so, what have you done in terms of marketing? You did SEO.
Yeah. And then I'm posting on the Twitter and on the LinkedIn what I'm doing, and basically that's it. I'm reacting to some Reddit comments, and
And did it started growing? Like once you started, putting
yeah,
more attention on
definitely.
it?
Like I have a lot more visitors than I have previously. But what I will probably do is I will do some outreach to the companies I like, because like the classical way of building the relationship and the trust
And you have a
and
B2B tool, so it makes sense to
yeah.
do a bit of that, of sales.
Yeah, but like the rule in the B2B sales is that if it doesn't cost at least 20K per year, then you shouldn't sell it by like human by like
Yeah,
you
no, I know.
should sell on the
But
internet. Yeah,
maybe. But when you're starting, you do
yeah,
whatever you can,
you need to
Yeah.
do the things that doesn't scale
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
exactly. So
And
can you show us a bit your product? Because you made me quite curious now. I'm curious to see,
yeah, I can I
how it
can
looks.
I can definitely show like the bit of product, but maybe it's like the product in current state. It's not so important. Maybe for the listeners, here's the offer. Like I'm uh
No,
I'm
it's fine.
building.
There will be like a separate product demo that people watch for the exact product. I'm just more curious to know, how you built it, what you built, what you enjoyed building. Uh,
Like
yeah.
I can share the product, okay, but it's like the boring side. Okay, okay. So you can see my screen probably now. Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
correct?
it's fine. I can see it. I can see it.
And basically it says that it's AI agent that does more than support. Uh, it's a product is the live chat widget that you can put on your website, and you can connect with the team or just chat about the product, see pricing. You can like train the chatbot on content you have
Oh
on
yeah.
your.
So how does it train actually?
Yeah, so it's very easy because when you are creating the integration, you will say that it's launch day. Uh, yeah, it's I will write it's launch day, and uh, then you can add knowledge, and you will
Mm,
just import the website there, and it will scrape the website and will read all the content on the website, and it will import it to the product,
mm,
and then you can chat with the content of the website. But this typically takes some times, around
yeah.
5 to 10 minutes. So I'm not sure, like it
I
will take.
guess launch day is not a great example because there's mostly videos, very little text content.
Yeah,
Uh,
but that's okay. Like maybe in the future, if the launch day will have some tags or some categories, then you can like ask what was the best what is the best marketing tool for the indie hackers, and the chatbot will find it because
yeah, good point.
yeah, and so you can build like different experiences, and it's basically up to you also. So okay, here's like it scraped some content and
Yeah, yeah.
information about the site, and then like if you have knowledge, if you have like data you want to provide to chatbot, Then you need to configure how it should behave and what is the personality.
Hmm.
And you can like write it yourself. I want my chatbot to be friendly and encouraging the young people to start building businesses or
Yeah.
something like that. Or you
Oh
can
wow.
just
Yeah. Okay.
play it from the website. So it will analyze your website and it will try to get like tone of voice, what it's about, and
Oh wow. That's really cool. That's really cool
to
idea.
it will try to like understand how it should communicate based on your content on your
That's
website.
super important because all these AI
Mm.
chatbots, they sound like the same robot. But if you have
Uh-huh.
like some tone of voice, that's a very good differentiating. I really like it.
Yeah, so here it generated some system prompt, and your launch day a customer support agent deployed on its launch day to
Yeah.
assist user with all aspects of launch day platform.
And I see the brand personality under this.
Yeah,
Friendly, casual, supportive.
optimistic. Yeah, and
Cool.
um, when I'm building the products, I'm trying to like help and use the tools we have available, like AI, to really make the customer like to make their job easy. Because when someone is tasked, you need to find a new like live chat or chatbot for our website, and they are like, oh, another task for my boss. So I'm trying to help them like make make it so easy for them to like integrate with me as
Yeah.
possible. So I'm always iterating on that. I reworked the onboarding last week and so on. Okay, so we will save this. So we have prompt and
That looks
uh,
really cool, man. I really
yeah,
like this touch of the
okay.
voice. Yeah. It's not just like technical. It's not just like train answers. It's also brand communication because that's what the product is. So that's really, I really like it.
Mhm. So by default, it looks like that because I decided that it should look like that. But like the user can modify it anyway he wants to. Like this is like basic. Like if I want to connect with support directly, I can just click a button and this will like route to the live support. But
So
if
what do
I
you mean
want
customize? You mean like the CSS or are you talking about the,
I mean about how these look like. Like this text can be different. This
you mean the content or the style?
content and style. And
Okay, everything.
yeah, yeah, you can change the widget in a lot of possible ways. I cannot show it now because it's a bit harder to do, but maybe we will like just learn more about launch
So
day. And
you can change the whole brand. You can brand this completely like the colors of everything, the
yeah,
fonts.
it's less about colors, it's more about like how it's behave, like if
Oh, okay, yeah.
because there was some like index page, but you can just start your chat widget in this way that it's directly like this, and you will just like type it there, or you can have like that index page with multiple buttons, or you can like customize it as you want.
Yeah, I see, I see.
And
Wow, that's yeah.
yeah, it's basically
What's this? What's the coolest, the thing that you're the most proud of that you built on this?
uh
That you think
okay.
is cool, that you enjoyed?
Mm, I think the coolest thing in this product is probably this scenario editor.
Oh
Like
yeah, wow.
this is when I say about customization, like there are those buttons that have you seen at the start, like learn more or connect with support,
Uh-huh.
but you can change it to anything. Like I don't know why is this useful.
I never built a drag and drop thing like this, canvas kind of thing.
And you
It
can
looks super impressive.
add another buttons and I don't know submit my product. And then you can like create like wall scenario that uh, what product what is the URL of product you want to send, and this will be of type ask question, and
And so
we
the
will
type,
say
what's gonna be the choosing the type? What does it do? What is it
yeah.
gonna change?
So the type of the message, because the type of the message basically says representation of the message, so you can just like send the message. That's like the chatbot will send only the message, like the plain text message. If you have like the ask question, the chatbot will send the message and wait for your response. You can ask questions with buttons. So uh
Mm.
so
And I
so
saw something that's like train chatbot. What does it do?
train chatbot is special because train chatbot is basically that this is a bit broken, but it's our like this is the AI part. So
Yeah,
when I click on learn more, then I go to the this node where is
yeah.
learn more about product, and this starts like chatbot scenario that you don't have a control, but you can also like build a fully manual like tree where you specify what you want to do, like when you have some qualification or something that is specified, like it should have these steps, then you can build it manually. But if you have like if you want like just chat with AI, then you use like the train chatbot type, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I see. I see. Okay. Mm. That looks really cool. I'm really impressed by this drag and drop thing. Like, I never built something like this, and it's kind of like, it looks super impressive. How did you build that?
Thank you. Actually, this is now it's easy because now there are some plugins and that allows you to do that. But before this version, I have built it manually and
Yeah.
I have used the SVGs. Like you have big SVG, basically this wall canvas is SVG,
Oh, it was SVG Canva. Okay, I see.
and you use the SVG node that is called foraging node. And in foraging node, you can have any content. You can
Oh,
have like divs in foraging.
HTML. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. But yeah.
That's awesome. Cool, man. So what's the vision now? What's the plan? What's gonna happen in the next few months with Chatisto?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the bringing the vision. The vision is very important to me. I don't know how you see like the how it's for you with visions, but okay. The vision is like to build an AI customer support platform that really helps the people. And I know it's like it's not specific, but I really like. I'm building also other products, and I see Chatisto as key part of keeping my customers happy because their first contact with support will be or is via Chatisto. So, um, like, how can Chatisto helps my customers resolve the issues in most like comfortable way, and
Yeah.
how it works for me. So I'm trying to always when I have some pain, I will try to resolve it. Basically, now I'm just learning, and I'm to be honest, I'm looking for design partners that can help me to build a customer support platform for 2025. Like,
Okay.
oh, if someone is listening to this, and have some needs in customer support platform, just write me an email, and I will be very happy to listen to you and understand what are your pains, what are your needs, and I'm ready
Mm.
to help you to deliver better customer support for your customers.
So that's like really the big thing I see. Um, can you just stop sharing your screen so I see you bigger again? Uh, but like, so yeah, you were using your own product. You're using Chatisto on your other products.
Mm-hmm.
And so now the vision is built like more like you kind of like started really caring about this problem. And now it's more like a bigger vision, like customer support, like become so like what would it look like your vision like in 1 year or something? Like if you can find someone like and when you were asking, did you look for like a business partner or for like a customer? Like somebody with the specific problem?
I'm learning. Wall building is learning process, and
Yeah.
basically I am learning what I have some offering, and I'm learning how to improve that offering to make it more sense for the business to buy it. And
Yeah.
basically, when someone comes, I try to satisfy. I'm in the stage when I try to satisfy them. If they want to integration, it makes sense. I will do that. And you know, maybe if we go back to the problem, like why I started it, one of the reasons was that all the products were too overwhelming. When you started to integrate intercom,
Oh
there
yeah.
was onboarding of 20 steps, and it's very expensive. It's very expensive to have
It
like
is.
live chat support on the website. You have some cheaper options now, but they are not so good. Like you have crisp chat, which a lot of people uses, but they don't have like AI integration that
Oh, they still don't have it? Yeah, because I used to have it. I used to use it like 4 years ago, and they
they
don't
have
have.
it, but I think you need to do it like in some manual way. I I I take this opportunity that I have some version of my product, and if the right customers will come, we can change it in a way that it will be like new generation of that product, new generation of live chat. And I don't
Yeah.
know what does it mean, but I can imagine
Mm,
that if you have travel site, maybe you want to have like travel agent that will recommend like what vacation you should take if you have budget of 2,000 euros.
I see. I
Maybe
see.
it's like if you have e-commerce that sells health, like uh, or say sells like some health supplements. Then you maybe want AI agent that will like diagnose you and tell you that you maybe need more, I don't know, vitamin D, or you should take some magnesium, or
So
like
it's interesting because I really see what you're doing, which is cool. But like it's just like 20 minutes ago you were saying, oh no, you shouldn't do sales manually because it doesn't scale. But it seemed like right now that's kind of like what you're looking for, like a few customers in different industries to help you. So that's very not scalable, but that's normal at this
Mhm.
stage, right?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, do the things that don't scale, but I think that when you have like opportunity, that you have like product that doesn't have a lot of customers but have a
Yeah.
lot of possibilities, then you can like build like new generation of a product. Because if you have a lot of customers and you will change that product, then they will be not happy. But I'm still in the very early stage that I can change it in any way. I'm just like waiting or looking actively
Mm,
for the partners that. So what's your pain? What there are a lot of companies that could have AI agent that will help their customers on the website, but they don't have it. And why?
mm.
There are a lot of tools, and you still don't have it. what is that? And I'm looking for like resolving this. If
Yeah.
it's
That seems like a B2B sales, man. That seems like a B2B. You need to go on LinkedIn and send cold messages. It sounds like this, or like, build relationships because I hear you. And I agree with you. Like, for example, something like Crisp, now they have lots of customers, so they cannot like start with like AI first. They have to keep doing this customer support thing first. And the more you are established, the harder it is to like change everything.
Hmm?
So what's cool about your product is you built it for years. So you have something solid. You already have something, but you're still early enough and not established enough that you can still change everything. So that's a
Mhm,
kind of good position to be in, I think.
mhm,
Yeah. You just need to find kind of like the next. I guess once you find these people, eventually you can also, it will help you clarify the vision probably
mhm.
and be like, okay. And then you'll have the next generation, what it looks like, as you said. Yeah. It's interesting you talk about the next generation because that's what I feel like my intention with launch day is to be the next generation product hunt.
Mhm,
But I spent a lot of time figuring out what that looks like, but it's also now by doing it that I see, oh, okay, it's like these interviews are a very important part of it. That's a new way of promoting products.
mhm.
But yeah, the vision is still not 100% clear. Yeah.
Yeah, and it can change, and that's beautiful. That it can change by every interaction. It's. I can't say that my vision is to like have the best live support agent on the whole internet, but it can change. Like every interaction, this call can change it. Like the vision is like moving target, I think, because
Yeah.
if you get like too focused on one goal, then it might be not the right goal, I think. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. I think it's good at first to keep your options open until something really makes sense and
Mm,
you start really feeling the connection with people and customers and it start becoming like clear. So, yeah, man, that's exciting. That's cool.
yeah.
Cool, man. So, I really hope that launch day will bring you some sales. That's really the goal. And, or maybe at least, somebody who's going to help you in that direction, like some customer that is looking for that. That
You
would be
know what?
great.
This call is enough. Like it was awesome to talk with you. Like this is awesome. This is awesome concept. Thank you for that.
Oh,
Like
wow. Thanks.
it's my first public presentation, and wow, I feel amazing.
That's beautiful that you say that because it's hard for me to see exactly the value that I bring, and so that's really cool that you say
And it
that.
will be on the internet forever.
Wow, this is cool.
And
This is cool. I'm glad
it's
you liked it.
amazing. It's amazing, and I feel great.
That's beautiful, man. I'm so nice to meet you, Samuel. That's really cool. Um, okay, well, good luck, and I hope. Well, I'm glad you already had a win from that, and yeah, good luck for your launch day.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you do. Enjoy your day.
Thanks.
Bye.